So before we get into the topics, Brandy, Bria, you know, we need a recap. You know, y'all went and did something that you wouldn't quit letting us hear about. So you know what I'm saying?
I see it.
Let us know what y'all experience was like going to the Kendrick show. You know, give us a play-by-play.
GNX Grand National Tour. I had a freaking blast. Besides the road trip there, you know, the whole time Bria playing some Kendrick Lamar. She even played the whole Super Bowl.
And did.
Everything. You feel me?
Damn.
Definitely did.
3 times.
And did.
Get to the dirty
That
D.
was like 2 hours long.
I was the only one driving.
Yeah.
And they were asleep. I needed something to keep me pumped up.
Was.
Yeah, you can't
And
yell
3
like that.
times. Sure did.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Sure did.
I threw that cover
She
on
was in
my
that
face.
motherfucker like, say Drake.
You hear me?
You halfway asleep in the passenger seat. She done turned over.
She literally was.
She heard. Look, she was in the car. She put the blanket on her head. She said, "Bria over here moving her hands and stuff." She get real into it.
You know what's...
Hey, I was the only one driving. It was like, 9? But I had been up since like 5:30.
This is what I don't understand. The ride to Detroit ain't even that long for
It's
niggas to
not.
be
Sure,
going to
driver.
sleep.
Not, but
Oh, don't get my
It's shorter than the.
Man, that's just because you a sleepy nigga. That don't count.
It's just shorter from Dayton to Virginia.
It's like 3 hours.
Like,
son.
you can go to,
hold on.
3 hours.
You
It
can
was
go there
definitely
3
like-
times. You can go there 3 times by the time you get to Virginia.
That
part.
is wild.
It's
Yeah.
not that long. It's really not that bad. But it's a stretch. It's boring. And if you're the only person up, I need something. I don't even like driving. So 4 hours is a lot. She was asleep.
That's
My
what you
sister
played.
in the back sleep.
That's
I
what
wanted
you played,
to be
though. That
asleep.
shit was boring, too.
What?
hating. Quit hating.
I mean, the first one, you know what I mean?
I can
I'm
see
fucking
that.
with the first one, but
Quit hating.
once that shit would have started over, I'd have heard Samuel Jackson again. Like, okay, now.
Nah,
all right,
she was
bro.
playing everything.
All right.
I went down a whole.
Yeah.
We went through R&B, old school, new.
She was
school.
playing SZA.
Everything.
That's when I
Ooh, that
really went to
SZA
sleep.
album hard. That's what
everything.
we
That's-
played.
that's
There's
when I
like
really went to
42 songs on that deluxe.
That's when I really went to sleep.
That album hard though.
That's what that is. She don't know.
SZA gun smoke.
That's-
SZA
She-
gun
I
respect
smoke.
it.
Whatever.
I respect it.
Yeah.
During the concert,
That
it
is
was
excessive.
they split up the so like SZA did a song, Kendrick did a song, then they would do a song together. The first half, SZA started, everybody screaming. I look over at Brene and I said, Brene, that's my cousin, and my sister. They standing there straight up, don't know what we playing, what song going on. It
I'm
was like
looking
they
at
was
Bria.
mad.
She knowing every word. Like, I look down at I'm talking about all the white folks, Mexicans. I'm talking about men, women. Yeah, me and the nigga right here. Like, we waiting on Kendrick. We waiting on Kendrick. Soon as Kendrick got back on me and they boy, listen. On top of that, you know me.
Brandy, when you gonna go into your South era, man?
I am soft. I
What,
have
what
my soft
R&B?
ears.
What R&B you listen to?
I be listening to stuff like
Man.
you gotta come back to me on that. I like old R&B for real though.
Okay.
I do.
Well,
I
I
like
know
old
you
R&B.
like old
She
R&B.
is my grandma.
Everybody
Yeah, I like
love.
old R&B.
You don't fuck with
80s.
SZA though?
I fuck with SZA, but I don't fuck with all that white shit that she was singing.
It's not white.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, poppy shit, all that
Right.
pop stuff. But so like
That's
you
like
know,
side B of her album, the first 20
yeah,
something
all
songs.
that poppy stuff. You know that now. I know that ratchet shit. My man is your man is her man. I know that ratchet shit. I like that ratchet shit. You feel me? I've been there before.
I go to jail for you.
Yeah, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. You know, but why you bothering
You ain't
me
hiding
when
the
you know
bodies.
you got a woman? I've been through that.
You ain't hiding the body.
Have you?
Hiding the bodies.
I ain't hiding bodies.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
say.
Yeah, don't.
Here go another thing. Bria was getting mad at me because the whole time we was
Oh
down
my
there.
God.
I don't care who the fuck.
Oh my
Everybody I
God.
was seeing. How y'all doing? I'm from Ohio.
Bro, when I
They
say
in the house.
They was thinking they
everybody
talking
we
like-
walk by, she telling I'm
Hey,
looking like,
I'm from
and
Dayton.
she kept saying it, kept saying it. And I was getting so
Gym
mad.
City?
Girl, because if I was on
Buckeye
the other
State.
end and you was telling me, I would be like, girl, I do not care.
So-
we do not care.
It's a
She
real bitch
told
in your town.
Everybody.
Yeah. But okay, so like back to the show. Show was freaking amazing. Like I've never seen so many ages of people, like different ages, different races. I'm talking about
Little
white,
diverse.
black, Latino.
Little
It was
diverse
it was
show.
yeah,
beautiful.
like it was one part where Kendrick was like, I want everybody to turn to each other, show love. And I'm talking about random
Everybody.
people. Some white chick, pretty white girl, she just scooted down. She said, "Hey, you are beautiful." I'm like, "Oh, like bitch, don't make me. I got on lashes. Don't make like it was so really dope." But like the whole show, the setup.
And you already
Kendrick's a
got
beast.
jungle fever. Though.
I do. I do. You know.
Said, white girl, you better stop.
Yeah. White boy buy me lobster and pasta, whatever the fuck that bitch said.
Oh shit.
But yeah.
Baby body.
But yeah, overall the show was dope. I would say
What's the character that Dave Chappelle played that went back in time, the hater?
Haters
fuck.
Ball.
Yeah, what was his name?
I can't remember
his
the name
name.
though.
His
What was
name.
his name?
I forgot his name. But
I wish y'all could see that nigga's name. I wish I could see his face all in my face right now.
why who?
So let me-
Anyway.
How long was the show altogether?
It was 3 hours. I would say one of the highlights, I got to see SZA being a fucking butterfly in the air.
She was a
Oh, yeah.
fairy.
She was a butterfly.
Yeah, yeah,
A fairy.
The bitch was on a big ass ant for a minute.
yeah.
Y'all ain't take a picture of that?
Butterfly,
And then-
I got one.
Let me see.
Like, what really
I gotta
messed
see
me
that.
up on her set, I could not believe, like, that lets you know, Kendrick is not a petty nigga. He let her do Rich Baby Daddy.
Oh, with Drake.
Shake that
She
ass
only-
for Drake.
she
Then
only
I
performed
was
her
like,
part,
hell nah.
But she did say for Drake.
Did you just
She
say
did.
Kendrick is not a petty nigga?
That ain't no,
What?
hey.
I'm saying though, when you already won, I mean,
Yeah, that
Facts.
wasn't petty at all, but he's a petty nigga for sure.
Say Drake.
Like, bro, look
we not
dead
gonna act
into the
like he's not
camera.
a
Yeah.
petty nigga now.
Hey.
that was the pettiest shit I've ever
He
seen.
wanted say Drake.
I mean, the whole setup, the lineup, every doggone thing was amazing. I would say that's probably my number one concert that I would say that like one of my best favorite concerts I've been
That you done
to.
been to.
But let me just say this before we end. When we was leaving, when we first got there, the Uber cost how much?
Bro, it was
Like
$100 million,
$20-something
$100 million
dollars.
in there come from the ghetto.
Now keep in mind, we in the stadium. So it's a swarm of people like all throughout the streets, everything down there. Man, Bria like, okay guys, I'm about to try to get the Uber.
Why
She
you
like,
do your
oh
voice
my
like
God. I'm like, what, girl? It's $100.
That nighttime fee, boy. That's when I used to Uber at nighttime. That money,
And we in a dirty deep.
get facts.
They know they about to sit in traffic fucking with y'all.
You know what? If I would have thought about it, I would have drove my ass down there and got my Uber
You
on.
start being an opportunist like that.
But you know, I used to do that. The All-Star weekend when it was down in Indianapolis.
You would have
Boy.
got one ride.
I met shit.
Man.
Sound like that's all he needed.
Hey,
Facts. Because 100 is crazy.
Hey,
catch a ferry.
I was
Yeah,
down there ready to go
yeah.
on my savings account, but shout out to our streaming homeboy Jew. He called Bria right, and that's one of our streaming homies. He lived down there. Called Bria. He like, shit, I'll come and get y'all.
Hey,
Shout
I
out to
was
my nigga
so
Jew from
bad.
Detroit.
I said $100.
Them little cocaine skits can't be played out in your favor, didn't it?
Shut the hell up. You know what, Jew, I hope Jew don't see this.
Shout out to Jew.
Yep, that was our trip though. You feel me? We had a good time. Bria even got us an Airbnb.
Oh, you got that. Bria got that motherfucking.
Boy, you in that money on.
Got that motherfucking pay.
Have emotion.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, I wish y'all could see the Silky Johnson in my face, man. Fuck you. The concert and the good time y'all had. No, I'm just playing. I'm glad y'all had a good time.
Thank you.
And y'all made it
But not
back
fuck
safe.
Kendrick Lamar.
So listen, I got a quick, short, sweet, funny story for y'all, right? All right. Now I realized the other day what my superpower is. I'm extremely witty and quick on my feet, right?
My
Right.
goodness, man. This
So I'm on the phone with him, and this nigga say, "Hey, bruh, I need some boxes. I'm about to move. You know where I can get some boxes instantly? Like, yeah, I can hit up my nigga Craig and get some boxes." And he was like, all right, bet. When you gonna be able to reach out to him? I'm like, you gotta wait till Friday because that's when he go back to work. And then he's like, all right, well, shit. So whenever he was like, no, he didn't. He said, all right, well, shit, so whenever you get with him and you find out about the box, I'm like, bruh, Craig, Friday, boxes. Craig lost his job on a Friday stealing box. Oh my God.
You should
Is
have
he
waited.
black?
You
was
should have called
Saudi-
him back.
it
Like,
was-
bro, he got fired.
It
on
was
his day
him,
off.
bruh.
It was.
I should have just
Bro,
waited.
shit was
I
him.
should have played it out.
You should have caught him back in like 30 minutes. Like, bro, he got fired on his day off, bro. He couldn't
You ain't gonna believe what he got fired
Hold
for.
on, time out.
Scrooge, was you in prison when the movie came out?
Yo,
Oh my God.
Damn, if you was, that's tragic.
Because how the fuck he...
That'll
I
do
love
it.
you, Scrooge.
on.
Go ahead.
That'll do it.
Hold on. For one, I caught on afterwards, but it's 4 in the fucking morning.
Bruh, this was in the afternoon, gang.
No, it wasn't.
It was
dog,
after work, bruh.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was, bruh.
No,
It's
it
beside the
wasn't.
point. He said he was calling his homie Craig for some boxes on Friday.
Bruh, it's
Yeah, I would have got
it's-
that.
Look, he
Listen though, right? As long as you've known him, when has he ever called his homie Craig?
I've never heard
is
of Craig.
Craig?
As long as I've been knowing this nigga.
This nigga don't know nobody named Craig as far as I know.
I talk to probably 4 people on a regular basis, and 2 of them is in the room.
On a regular basis, that don't these no niggas though.
Bro. When
I
have
don't
you?
know a nigga.
you done
might
known
know
my-
a nigga named Craig.
You didn't know my dad for how long?
Craig
How?
Wallace?
When has
I
he
know
ever
somebody
said something about a nigga named Craig?
Fact.
Shut up, Sean.
My lip gloss.
That's all I'm saying. But bruh,
Get my lip
What
gloss.
kid is this?
hey man.
This your Nino, this your son.
That's your
Leave him
son.
alone. He a changed man.
Day, this your cousin.
Man.
Hey, bruh, that shit had me on the floor. You hear me? I couldn't believe he didn't catch on to that.
Couldn't either.
All
Hey,
right,
fam, my lip gloss.
To him.
Yeah, I had a dead moment.
y'all ready for my favorite part of the show?
That don't happen